Her name was Sweetness. She had just arrived in a new city, new streets, new faces, new rules. Everything felt bigger than what she was used to. The buildings, the silence, the loneliness. She smiled in public, but at night she missed home. This city didn't know her yet, but soon it would. She didn't know that someone was already watching her from afar, not to hurt her, but because their paths were already connected. His name was Ethan Cole. He noticed her the moment she arrived, not because she was loud, but because she was different. He knew he should stay away. This city had rules, and she wasn't part of his plan. But some people enter your life before you're ready, and Sweetness was one of them. Sweetness was born and raised in Nigeria, a place full of noise, warmth, and familiar faces, where neighbors knew your name and the sun felt like home. Life wasn't perfect, but it was predictable, and Sweetness had always dreamed of more, not because she hated home, but because she wanted to become someone new. At night, Sweetness imagined another life, a place where no one knew her story, a place where she could start again. She watched videos, read articles, saved pictures of cities she'd never seen. One name kept appearing on her screen: Canada, a land of opportunity, cold, quiet, far away. Everyone said it wasn't easy, but Sweetness wasn't afraid of hard things. She spent months preparing, filling forms, booking appointments, late-night calls to a friend who promised to guide her. Every step was uncertain, but hope was stronger than fear. And finally the day came, the day Sweetness left Nigeria. She didn't cry at the airport. She smiled. But inside, her heart was loud. Goodbyes were quick. Promises were rushed. Call when you land. Don't forget us. She carried one suitcase and a life full of unanswered questions. The airplane doors opened, and the cold air of a new world rushed in. Sweetness took her first steps into a city she had only ever dreamed of. Faces hurried past, voices unfamiliar. Lights brighter than she remembered, and the quiet, so different from home. Her suitcase in hand, she paused for a moment, letting it sink in. She had made it. The journey was long, uncertain, and at times frightening. But here she was, a new country, a new life, a chance to begin again. And then a familiar face appeared. Her auntie, smiling warmly, arms open in welcome. Relief washed over her. She wasn't alone. In that embrace, all the fear and uncertainty of the journey melted away, if only for a moment. Sweetness glanced around the airport, the hustle of travelers, the announcements overhead, the cold light streaming through the windows. It wasn't home, not yet, but it was the first step toward everything she had ever imagined.